So to make this recipe, what you're going to need is some bean sprouts. We've got cooked and chopped chicken. It's just been seasoned with salt and pepper. Or you can use your leftover chicken, that's no problem. We've got some shredded cabbage. I've used Savoy cabbage, but you can also use pak choy. Here we've got some carrots that have just been julienne. Some garlic, ginger. Here is a spring onion, it's 2, but I've also shredded the tops, the white bits. We have 2 eggs, oyster sauce, dark soya sauce, light soya sauce, fish sauce, and then finally some cooked and prepared noodles. A real classic to go with the Mauritian fried noodles is a garlic water. So in here I've got vinegar, we've got garlic, just the greens of the spring onions, and in here I've got some salt and sugar. And a classic in any Mauritian household is to fill it up in a water bottle. So I'm going to show you how we do this first, and then I'm going to go and show you how to make the noodles. So to make this garlic water, it's an accompaniment for all of the Chinese Mauritian style noodles and rice dishes. It's amazing. All you need is 150 ml of hot water, and to that we're just going to add in the garlic. And we're going to add in the salt and sugar. And what we're going to do is just allow that to dissolve, so give that a quick stir until all the sugar crystals have dissolved. It's super, super easy, guys. And then in we've got white vinegar, and then finally goes the greens of the onions. So literally just give that a good old mix up. And what you need to do is just sort of let that sit for a few days, but in a classic Mauritian style, I'm going to take my water bottle. Let me just bring myself up a little bit, okay? And all we're going to do is pour that straight into the water bottle. And that's literally it. So in every Mauritian household, if you go to the fridge thinking you're going to find water, you're going to find some of this stuff. And this is garlic water. It's going to get extra potent as it sits and distills in the fridge. And we're going to use this for the fried noodles that I'm going to show you now. So we're going to be using a wok for this recipe. And first things first is just to add some oil. I'm using sesame oil in this recipe as well for extra flavour. Now these noodles are so typical across Mauritius, and they're probably one of the most sought after street foods across Mauritius. We call it Frire, and this recipe is amazing. So in goes the sesame oil. And to that we're going to add in our vegetables first. So our garlic, ginger, carrots, bean sprouts, cabbage, and then the whites of the onions only. We're going to save the green for later. So at this stage I'm going to add in the oyster sauce, some of the light soya sauce, not all of it, some of the fish sauce, and then a little bit of the dark soya, just for colour. So at this stage I'm just going to take this out of the pan and then bring in the noodles. So I'm just going to add in some more oil. And we really want to make the noodles go crispy. So wait for the pan to go really kind of smoking. So at this point I'm going to add in my noodles and let those fry off. We're going to add in some dark soy for colour. And we're going to add in some of that soy, a little bit of the soy, a little bit more fish sauce. And then now I'm going to add in some of this garlic water. So now the noodles are all separated and they are starting to go really glossy and they've now fried. I'm now going to toss in the vegetables back into the pan with the chicken and all the sauce. Then at this stage I'm going to add in the spring onions and I'm switching off the heat now. The final thing is to fry an egg, but I'm going to show you how to do that now. So now we need to make an omelette, which is going to be our garnish. All we're going to do is take 2 eggs. And the last bit of the soy sauce that we've got, that's going to go straight in there. And we're just going to take our chopsticks and whisk those up. And that's it. Literally as simple as that. Into the pan. I'm not going to use the sesame oil because I don't want the sesame oil to burn. And we don't need that flavour, we literally just need the pan nice and hot. So to make sure the oil is coating. Right guys, that's the finished Mauritian noodles. As you can see, they are scrummy looking. I cannot wait to eat these. I hope you love this recipe. Let me know what other recipes you want me to do. If there is anything in particular, let me know in the description box below in the comments and I'll definitely make it for you. Anyway, tune in next week for some more delicious recipes. Thanks so much guys. Bye.